My name is McCann Bell. This is my midterm presentation for Pantry Team 4. Okay, so before we begin, I just wanted to give a general overview slash sitemap of the Pantry web application. Obviously, when the user arrives, they're going to be brought to the home page. Then they'll have a plethora of other options and other pages to navigate to by utilizing the nav bar, such as searching for ingredients, contacting us, signing in, signing out, and the part that I have highlighted here, profile and edit profile. Those are going to be what I focused on sprints 1 and 2, and so the next few slides I will be going into more detail on my work and contribution during these first 2 sprints. Okay, so starting out with the profile page. As a user, I want to view my profile page so that I can view my preferences and settings. So a user will have the ability to create a profile if they don't already have one, and once they've created their profile, they're going to have the option to navigate over to that view profile page where they can view all of that specific information to their individual account. This was implemented during Sprint 2. Sprint 1, it was more of a static page and everyone had the same exact profile page with the same information. And then during Sprint 2, we took that information that was provided at the account creation and passed it along to the view profile page. So continuation here of the profile page. As a user, I want to provide my unique information, name, photo, and number when creating an account so that this information is displayed on my profile page when I log in. So again, that information is going to be stored upon account creation into our Firebase database that we're using. And once they've signed in and created their profile page, they'll be able to view that specific information. The second point here, as a user, I want to have the ability to upload a profile photo so that others can put a face with a name is kind of included into that user story there. So once they're able to sign in and they've provided a valid URL for their photo image, that image will be displayed at the top left-hand side of the profile page. Now moving on to the edit profile page. So as a user, I want to have an edit profile page so that I can change my preferences and settings. Once a user goes to their profile page, there is an edit profile button. When they go to that edit profile button and they click it, they're going to be brought to a new page where they can change a few different settings. So, as a user, I want to change my profile photo so that I can keep my profile photo up to date. They'll have that ability to change the profile picture. If it is an invalid URL, that's going to be handled and they will not be able to properly update that field. And they can also change their display name or their phone number. And again, if there is any type of invalid sequence or anything that is not meeting the criteria for that, then they will not be able to push those updates and it won't get stored into the database. So once they finished, as a user, I want to click an update button when I finish making my changes so that the changes are reflected on my profile page. They'll be able to edit that profile and click the submit button or the update button, and it'll bring them right back to that view profile page with their new changes after all that validation has occurred. So that does conclude the work and the contribution for sprints 1 and 2 that I did for the Pantry web application. Thank you for your time and thank you for viewing this.